The most prestigious pound for pound champ side has Stephen Fulton Jr. ranked number 7. Ring has Inoue the pound for pound king, whereas ESPN has him at number 2. And the CBS, they have him as the pound for pound king right now too. Top Rank got him as undisputed pound for pound number 1, but like I said, the baddest man in the land, champ side, has him at number 7.
Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga bleeding. How about I leave him holding like the Bible? 8-15, that's a high-power rifle.
See, in old media and new media, there's a discrepancy on who's the best. Old media has Inoue number 1, while the new media, the one who are critically acclaimed, we have Stephen Fulton ranked number 7, and that's with the baddest brand champ side. And that's a pound for pound list that's out topping ESPN, Ring Magazine, CBS, all of them. None of them compares to the champ side. It's the most prestigious pound for pound list, and that's the one that the athletes and sports fans alike watch. But Stephen Fulton ranked number 7. They got Inoue ranked number 1. Finally, on the eve of this fight, Stephen Fulton is starting to get his just due, his just desserts. They're trying to say how good he is. But I almost had a pound for pound fight between Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence, but that fell through. But now, this is the biggest fight on the horizon. We have pound for pound king versus a pound for pound stud. And the winner of this fight right here should be pound for pound number 1. We have the sweet science. Mr. Hit, don't get hit. Mr. Swim, but don't get wet. We got Too Legit to Quit. Stephen Fulton versus the Destroyer. The Body Breaker, the Arm Imposer, the Body Destructed. Now what? Inoue. Yes. It's going to be a fight that shows action from the word go, and we're going to have a good time watching it. And it's going to be one-sided, and that is action side. Yes, it's going to be action side. But we want to know, will Inoue's power carry up to 122? Will Fulton be too much for Inoue, or will Inoue be too much for Fulton? Is Fulton faster than Inoue, or is Inoue faster? Does Fulton have the power to get Inoue up off of him? A lot of these will be answered when they fight each other. But don't sleep on Stephen Fulton, because Stephen Fulton got in there with Brandon Figueroa. And he went punch for punch with him, Angelo Leo. Anybody that Stephen Fulton get in there, he's like a master of the art. He can box any way, any style, anyhow. He's in there and he goes on the inside. In a way, he likes to fight from a distance, then he targets and pounds his fighter. His inside game is not the best, but he has power to bail him out of situations when they arise. But we don't know what that power is going to be at 122. But I can tell you this, it's going to be a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. And I tell you this, the winner should be ranked number 1 pound for pound. And that's just a given, because we haven't had many pound for pound fights since. And it's going to be a shocker for Inoue, because Inoue has never been in the ring or sparred with an African American fighter. This is going to be his first one. And I'm not sure Cool Boy Step is the one you want to jump off the porch with. But anyway, Inoue, you know. But Inoue, he's been training real hard. He's going in. They're both going through their best training camp, because the winner of this fight is going to be the man, basically. And MJ, he will fight the winner, hopefully. If it's Inoue, it'll be easier to make the fight. He's been ducking Fulton, but Inoue has a chance to be undisputed in 2 divisions with a win against Fulton and a win against MJ. Fulton has a chance to put his name in the bright lights. But we will see who is the pound for pound king this summer when these two collide. And I tell you this, it's going to be a hell of a fight. I can't wait to see y'all there. I'm out. Philly's favorite son, back in the business, and he's coming back in a major way. Mr. Cool Boy Step is about to put the world on notice with his next fight.
I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it.
With a height of 5'6.5" and a reach of 70.5 inches, we got the 21-0 with 8 knockouts, Super Bantamweight Unified, WBO, WBC, former IBO champion of the world. Yes, the Super Bantamweight champion of the world is my boy, Cool Boy Step, Stephen Fulton Jr. Mr. Swim and Don't Get Wet, Mr. Hit You Can't Hit Me, Mr. Sauce for the Boss, Mr. Tack Your Own and Get Up Out of There Before You See Me. Yes, it's my boy Stephen Fulton Jr. A lot of times he hasn't been getting the just due that he deserves, being such a highly skilled fighter. He reminds you of a Floyd Mayweather when he done hit his prime. And yes, Stephen Fulton is just now hitting his prime. At the age of 28, he's in Philly up there with Jerron Bruce Ennis. And he's about to have the fight of his career. Yes, he's going against the monster, Inoue. He's going to be an underdog defending his 2 belts against rising bantamweight undisputed champion Naoya Monster Inoue. But Schoolboy Step, he's a cool customer. After beating Angelo Leo January 23rd, 2021, he won the WBO Super Bantamweight title. Then he fought Brandon Figueroa November the 27th, 2021 in a title unification match. He wanted to fight Danny Ramon, but Danny Ramon ducked him, and then he ended up fighting him without the belt. And he beat Danny Ramon June 4th, 2022. Now Fulton been trying to make a fight with MJ, and it seems not to be able to happen, has now got a chance to move his name up into the stratosphere. Yes, he has agreed to fight Monster Inoue in Japan this summer. This is going to be a fight that everybody's waiting to see. And, hey, Cool Boy Step, we're going to see, is it you or Inoue? Either way, it's going to be a hell of a day. It's the terror of the Far East. It's Kayabutsu. Matter of fact, it's the monster. Naoya Inoue has come to play.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it.
They say the great ones dare to be great, and if you don't test yourself, you can never be considered great. Now, Inoue is a 3-division champion, the light flyweight, the super flyweight, and he just recently became undisputed in bantamweight. Now he tells to take his road to South Beach, as LeBron say, but he's moved up to super bantamweight, activated his WBO super title, and now he's in line to fight Stephen Cool Boy Step Fulton for the WBO and the WBC super bantamweight title. Now, Inoue is a monster. That's plain and simple. Anybody he's done with against have been crushed, except for Donito Donaire one time when they went to a card. But anybody else has entered the dragon. And I mean, Inoue Dragon Master. In 2010, he was a light flyweight AU champ. But then, as a professional boxer, now Inoue won belts in 3 different divisions. And when he got up here, he won the IBF and the Vacant Ring magazine against undefeated Emmanuel Rodriguez. Then he fought the legendary ageless wonder Donito Donaire, and he was able to pick up the WBA Super. Then he spent the block around again and got Donito Donaire for the WBC. And then he ended up undisputed against Paul Butler, which was a hell of a journey. And unlike most people that would duck the work, not Inoue. Inoue decided to go up there and conquer another division like a true champion. The only difference is Inoue is ready. Is the division and Fulton ready for Inoue? Because if Inoue by chance beats Fulton, then he would probably get a fight with MJ, since MJ chooses not to fight Fulton. And in just 2 fights, Inoue could be undisputed in another division. But we pushing the carrot before the horses. First, he got to go against the #1 ranked Stephen Fulton, Cool Boy Steph Jr. Yes, a pound-for-pound great, just like Naoya Inoue, who has just recently been promoted to #1 on the pound-for-pound. All I can say is after this, we gonna know something's got to give. Somebody's O has got to go. The monster, Naoya Inoue. Look at that record. 24 bouts, undefeated still. The pride of Japan. Yes, he is known as the boogeyman in all the divisions he's been in, but now he's going up to face a goblin. And you know what they say, what's a goon to a goblin? Well, we don't know, but we're about to see how the monster gets down. But he's going against an undefeated fighter, 21-0, Stephen Fulton Jr. Cool Boy Step. Swim but don't get wet. Yes, he does. That man gets in there. He gave 9 fighters their first loss. Yes, he's used to taking O's.
Made them fold, thought it was a game, you won't think no more.
His brain's gone, nigga.
It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting.
We really hit it, nigga.
We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeezy, leaving nigga bleeding. Hop out and leave them holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals.
Break that shit down, nigga.
AK or anybody kill. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. Stay on point 6-2, gon' split 'em.
The fight this summer, it all goes down, and it's gonna be a sight to see, cause you have 2 fighters that are, you don't know who's gonna win the fight. is a real 50-50 fight. And we haven't had a 50-50 fight in boxing in a long time. But you're going against Steven Cool Boy Step, who has defeated 9. I'm talking about 9, not 7, not 8, but 9 undefeated fighters in his career. He has stopped careers. He done taken a lot of O's. Now, will Inoue be number 10? Will he be the 10th undefeated fighter that Cool Boy Step has fought? And no matter how good Step is, and no matter how hard his opponents is, he never seems to get the credit that he deserves. He never gets the recognition, the accolades, the squad that he deserves. But today, in this fight right here, is going to change all that. Because not only is he agreeing to fight Inoue, but he's agreeing to go to Japan. Yes, he's pulling a trick out of Devin Haney's book. The unified champion is going to face the challenger on his home turf. When have you heard that? But that's what's going on. Cool Boy Step, he's getting the fight of a lifetime. This might be his Super Bowl, because I don't see nobody else that is a better fight for Stephen Fulton in the next few weight classes. Like, Inoue is like the best person he could fight in like 3 weight classes. And the same for Inoue. But Inoue, he's biting off a whole lot more than he thinks. But maybe he knows something. Maybe he feel like his power will succeed. We've seen fighters like Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia, whose power didn't translate to 140. Teofimo looks a sad shape at 140. But just because you move in weight classes don't mean that your power is going to go there with you. But in Inoue's favor, it's only 4 pounds. So the 4 pounds should give him a little bit more strength, since he's crunching down to be in the 118 division. Because see, once you get some of your hydration back, you become a stronger fighter. So maybe it works out in Inoue's favor. But one thing he's going to have to do, he's going to have to be sharp. And just because Stephen Fulton has 8 knockouts, it doesn't mean Fulton doesn't have power. Fulton has power. He has body stopping, body shotting power. And he's always in there with somebody that's bigger than him. And anyway, all you got to do is start keeping your hands up, because in your fights, you tend to drop your left hand. And a fighter like Cool Boy Step will get on that. This is a fight for the ages, people. And we won't want to miss this. We got the Inoue, the pride of old media, #1 pound for pound king, going against the Philly rugged rustler, the Philly shell dancing all night Cool Boy Step. Who will win this summer? The fight. We can't get Earl and Crawford. We got the next best thing. We got Inoue and Fulton. And I hope to see you there. That's all. This is Upper Echelon Sports. I'm glad you liked it. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share button. And thank you for everybody to watch. Peace.